Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have a great show for you. We're excited about this year because we're going to be releasing new things every month, or we're going to try to. And it's going well because if you ordered our fish hook last month, you're lucky because it sold out quickly.
Sold out so fast.
And I think that this next item is going to do the same thing.
Yes.
So if you're watching at the beginning of the month, you have to get in on this special because not only is this a beautiful piece, it's our new Hawaiian scroll adjustable bangle. It's super affordable.
Okay.
This is our own design.
This is our own design, exclusive to us. You won't find it anywhere else. And we have been working on this for some time now.
Years.
And, you know, it's kind of fun to be able to say we're excited about you receiving these items and being able to offer it to you. It's nice to be excited about something. I feel really happy about it because I feel like I know you're going to be so happy to get it.
I mean, these were requested, and we find that a lot of people don't know their bracelet size. So this was one of the solutions we came up with.
What we want is, right, when you order something for yourself, that you get it and you can put it on, wear it, and be happy.
Right.
You don't have to say, oh, it doesn't fit.
It's like a new pair of shoes. You know, when you buy new shoes.
That's a good analogy.
And you get them in the mail, or you order them online, and they come, and you're so excited because you're anticipating, and you know what they're going to look like. You know what you're going to wear them with. You put them on, and they're too small.
Well, and we always get this, right? When someone's ordering a bracelet. Okay, okay, what size do you want? Oh, I don't know.
Well, the last time I was a size 7.
In high school.
Yeah, in high school.
And then
doesn't happen.
When you're ordering for somebody, they're like, oh, I want to surprise them. Okay, what size? I don't know. I have no idea.
Exactly.
So what happens is, if it gets sent to that person, whether it's local or to the mainland or wherever, and then they open it and it doesn't fit, right? It's too small or it's too big.
And you know, the worst thing is, and it doesn't fit, and they never wear it because they're too embarrassed to ask or tell you that it's too small or too big. So they never wear it. And that's not what the gift giver wants. They want you to wear it.
Or they give it to someone else, which, you know, I mean, that wasn't the plan. So here's our solution that we're very happy to bring you, right?
Yes.
So it's adjustable. It's like, I think that's my favorite word now. Because
adjustable? I'm adjustable.
You are. You're adjustable and flexible.
Right, exactly.
So what we mean by adjustable is you can squeeze it to make it smaller.
Right.
You can pull it to make it bigger.
Right.
And see, when we tell you what is your size, in fact, I just had this happen. So she was ordering a custom bracelet. And I said, what size are you? And she said 7. And I said, 7 is very small. 7 is 7 inches in a circle.
Right. That's pretty tiny.
Is that around your wrist? Now, our daughter is under 100 pounds, very petite.
Tall and lanky.
And she wouldn't like that word, lanky.
Yes.
Tall and fit.
And fit.
And she is not a 7.
Right.
So I said, okay. So I said,
but she takes after me. Look at these hands. She takes but she doesn't have big hands. She has long, slender hands.
So I walked her through, and if you've been watching, you know the drill. The measurement is not around the wrist. The measurement is not, don't make a fist, it's going to be too big. The measurement is around the knuckles. Don't forget to include your thumb knuckle, right? So she does the measurement, and she goes, oh, okay, I'm a 10. So wait.
So she must have been going like,
I don't know. We just went from 7 to 10. So I said, oh, I don't think this is going to work.
Right.
So anyway, we tried again, and it turns out she was 8.5.
So how do you go from 8.5 to 10?
So, okay, look how, this is about a 9. I think
We go up to a size
all the
9.
way. It's 9 inches in a circle, right? So I can easily point my fingers like I'm gonna put on a bracelet.
Or like you're going to tell me where to go or
Yeah.
what to do.
Yeah.
Over there.
And you can see it has to get over my thumb, over my knuckles, and it's no problem.
But the
when
beauty in that is that if you're a size 9, it'll open right up.
Yeah.
And the thing, I designed it so that the opening mechanism looks good when it's opened up. It's almost a feature of the bracelet
it's
itself.
like a decorative.
Decorative, yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. Now, normally, and some of you say, I work in the garden, I have arthritis, I use my hands a lot. So my knuckles are, it's big around here, but I'm small in the wrist. So look, if I put on a size 9, right, I have it fully open, you see all this space. So I could push it all the way up here, which I don't mind wearing it here sometimes.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, you can, right? Some people like that look. But
well, maybe you're in the garden, you don't want it banging around.
Yeah, or you're
so
chopping in the
you open it up
kitchen, or
and
you're-
you slide it up.
Yeah, or
but
you'll-
you don't want to take it off.
right, or you're washing your hands or whatever, and you don't,
I didn't
But-
think of that as a design feature.
Okay.
But that's good.
But my point is that a lot of you are like, oh, I don't want it this big around my wrist. Well, now you can squeeze it and you can make it smaller. So you can squeeze it to however skinny you want to, what's the smallest?
7.5.
7.5.
Which is a
7.5
perfect size.
inches. I can barely get 7.5. It's very tight, I'll be honest. I can barely get 7.5 over my knuckles. 7 3/4 is the best fit for me, but most bracelets, it's either 7.5 or 8, so I'd probably have to move up to the 8. But here, I can squeeze it and see, I can make it as tight as I want, and I can play with that and push it down and make it smaller so it's around my wrist and it fits nicer. Oh my gosh.
And you can go to a buffet and eat all the salty
Yes.
things you want. Because you could blow up.
Thank you.
Or you could be allergic to something, blow up. It won't even affect
I can hear the phones ringing now. It's ringing off the hook because everybody is like, oh my goodness, I've been waiting for this. Not just for yourself, but for all the people on your gift list for all the special occasions coming up. This is a great piece. It's so beautiful. It's our Hawaiian scroll adjustable bangle. And we make it gold-plated over brass because that makes it affordable and durable.
But I have to say, when I first got this and I held it in my hand, I thought that it felt like a solid gold piece because it's a heavier.
It looks like it.
But the weight of it feels like a solid gold piece.
And the thing is, and we talk about this all the time, is, we have so many people calling and saying, well, at some point for graduation or for the wedding day or, some special birthday, I do want to gift my daughter or whoever a more expensive, $250, $300, $400, $500 bangle, which that would be over sterling silver, or I'm going to spend upwards of, for a gold piece, it's probably
$5,000.
thousands of dollars for a solid gold piece. Well, let me take that back. Everybody always says, I want a solid gold bracelet. Then when they hear the price, they're like, okay.
Well, gold is at an all-time high,
It's
too.
never been this high before, I don't
Exactly.
think, right, in history. So, anyway, everyone always agrees, I'm okay with starting out with something that looks like solid gold, is very durable, will last, and let's see if they're responsible and they don't lose it or damage it, and then we can move up. And I think that's a great idea.
Well, I love it when our viewers, when people call in and we recognize names, we will immediately grab the phone. Sometimes we fight over who we want to talk to because it's like, oh, I haven't talked to them in a while. You talked to them last time. I want to see how they're doing. But it brings us so much joy to have somebody called in that's a longtime viewer and customer, and they're able to get in on some of these deals. And it's funny because if they haven't called in a while and a new customer calls in and they'll call in and say, oh, I want 3 of those, I'm thinking, oh, so-and-so, I love selling them, but so-and-so might not be able to get it this time, and I feel kind of bad. But it's exciting because I know that whoever gets it is going to love it, and that we'll get more eventually.
I have to point out now, if you get our recording, it doesn't mean that we don't love you and didn't want to pick up the phone.
It means we're super busy.
It just means that we can't pick up. And so for example, Rodolfo called, great customer. He has been shopping with us for many years.
Many
always
years.
Gift giving and so thoughtful, always so thoughtful. And so he was just sharing how it's really nice when the people he gives it to, and I had to think for a minute because he gives it to his niece, his sister, he gives a lot. And I think it's really nice for him when someone will call him back and just say, that was so thoughtful, or that was really nice. And just today he was saying he was going to gift his sister something, and he said, oh, her favorite color is blue. So he picked something that was blue. And I thought, that's so nice.
Well,
it'd be really nice to get something like that from someone that...
Hey, you get something like that from somebody all the time.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying from the other side of it, right?
Oh, okay.
Like you, I'm very fortunate because, yes, I get a lot of gifts. But I just mean it's nice for you to gift someone. It's a really good feeling.
Right.
And then it's really nice to know they love it and they wear it and think of you.
It's nicer for us because we're a part of that. And we have been
I do feel
for
like
15 years. So
yes.
a long time.
Another thing Rodolfo brought up, which I thought was really a good reminder, is he was saying that he had gone to a reunion and hadn't seen his family in years. And it's that realization. It could be 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. He said there was someone he hadn't seen in 40 years.
I know.
And it's crazy, right? You think you're going to see someone again, but it could be that long. And so sometimes it's just nice to get, I'm thinking of you.
Right. And this is the perfect thing because you don't have to think when they were in high school or whatever, and when you see them again, if this will fit or not.
Yes.
Because it will fit.
Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016. We've had a lot of requests for people who love dolphins.
Well, we've never featured dolphins, believe it or not.
Surprised
in 15 years, we've never featured a dolphin.
Well,
actually, we had it on our Sea Life bracelet.
This is true.
Okay.
But I'm just thinking about all the people who have called over the years, and young and old, and gifting to young and old.
Yes.
So I know this is going to be a very exciting moment for people to feel like not only are they getting their dolphin pendant, but look at how nice this is.
And I want to point out, when people think of dolphins, they think cutesy, flipper, This is not.
Okay,
this
wait,
is
flipper
more,
is showing your age. I don't think young people would think of flipper, but
the
okay.
people who know who flipper is, they're my people. So when you think of that, you think of a cutesy kind of piece of jewelry.
Yes.
This is more sophisticated.
It is.
So
it's very beautiful.
The dolphin is in the form, and while the dolphin and the plumerias form the shape of a heart if you look at it. But it's very subtle. And that's what I like about it.
Yes.
It's not a cutesy kind of kid cakey piece of jewelry.
Yes.
It's a sophisticated, beautiful piece of jewelry. As with our other plumeria jewelry, we have that cubic zirconia in the center of the plumeria, and then there's a small cubic zirconia in the eye of the dolphin.
I see that.
Or
and
the
that
Naya.
is
Naya's dolphin in Hawaii.
Very, very, very nice. And, I like giving people the option of the gold and the silver. I get a kick out of it because I've had so many people call and say, I'm easing my way in.
Easing their way into what? Showcase Hawaii? What do you mean?
No, like I had someone say, I only wear gold. I've
Oh,
always
right.
only worn gold. But I really want to try silver. But I don't know if I'm brave enough to just, buy all silver. So I always say just start with one piece.
Well, luckily we're affordable and they
Right.
could buy,
Right.
it to test it out.
Right. But what I said is, I think you're going to be surprised at how nice it looks against your complexion.
Well, it's not that gold or silver looks good on any one
Right.
particular
It's not
person.
that one's
I
better
think
or
it
the
looks
other.
on any. I
Right.
think it looks good on anyone, either metal.
Right, but I
mean,
think
either color.
But I think each one brings a different tone
Right.
to you. So I think sometimes it's surprising
Yeah.
that the brightness of the silver will surprise someone who's used to just wearing gold.
You know
in
what?
a nice way.
Well, I like silver because it looks like silver, it looks like platinum, or it looks like white gold.
Yes.
So it ticks all three boxes. Whereas gold, it's just gold,
Right.
which is nice too.
Right.
But the silver is pretty versatile.
Right. But hey, it's the start of a new year. You can try something
right.
new and different. And, if people are used to seeing you wear just silver and then you wear something in gold, or they're used to seeing you in just gold and then you wear something silver, or really, we always say it's just for yourself.
But here's a close up. You could see the
Oh, I
cubic
like
zirconia
that.
in the eye, and you could see it in the center of the petals. And again, with our plumeria jewelry, we have that beautiful polished edge on the petals, and then the sand finish inside the interior of the petal.
I think the tail is so cute, and
It
how that
is.
forms the bottom of the heart.
Yeah.
And then I like that the dolphin is swimming up, kind of like jumping through a hoop.
Yeah. But I think the subtleness of the shape of the heart is, it's not so obvious, and that's what I like about
Yes.
it. It just forms that,
Clever.
that simple organic style heart.
So Elizabeth called, right? And
Which Elizabeth? We have like 30.
I know. So she had placed she placed multiple orders. But when we were going down, getting ready to send the packages out, we noticed that 2 orders were going to different people, but the exact same address. So
Okay, got
we were
it.
trying to figure out, okay, wait, if the 2 people live at the same address, why wouldn't we send it together,
Right.
right? You wouldn't send 2 different packages.
Right.
Anyway, it didn't seem to make sense. So we called Elizabeth back, and, we just want to confirm, is this what she meant to have done? She was so surprised. I mean, blown away.
Well,
She
did
said-
you call?
I did.
Because if
And
you called, it usually freaks people out. Oh my God, is this the person on TV? And we told you this. We have staff that answers the phone, but we
Yeah.
also, we love talking to our customers.
I
so
love hearing the stories and all that,
Right.
but they're always like, I can't believe you're, talking to me. Why? It's like, I would talk to you if you came into our shop. I talk to you if I met you. It's like, I
Lori
love our
doesn't stop
customers.
talking.
Anyway, so back to the story. She said, wow, that big other online store would not call me
Oh.
to check on me.
Well, okay, can I point that out? You used to be able to interact with customer service
Right.
via the phone
Yes.
or even through a chat.
Chat.
Now you can't even
Now
do
they
it.
put you on hold.
No,
or
they don't
just
even
never
put you on
get
hold.
back.
You have to email them, and hopefully
you
they'll
back?
get back. They won't even call you back.
yeah.
They'll email you back. So I could see why she was so surprised.
But she just said I cannot believe how efficient you are. I cannot believe that you took the time to even check with me, and that, it's just such a personalized service. And in fact, she had made an error because, she did, I don't know, I want to say 5 or 6, but maybe it was 8 or 10 different orders. And
But wait, what did she want? Did she want the one package, or you were holding everybody in suspense?
Right. No. So one address was correct, and it was for that person. But for some reason, and she said, I don't know, I must have just got lost in, saying what the order was, but that other order is completely separate, going to a different state, different address. And so, she would have missed the holiday time frame, because if we had sent it to, let's say, California, but it was meant to go to Minneapolis, she would have missed that whole...
So you saved her.
Yeah.
You made Christmas special.
Well, that person got the gift they were supposed to get when, on time.
Right.
And she got the gift out and to the right person. Anyway, it was neat, because it's like when you have that moment and you think, that doesn't seem right. It's nice that we checked.
Well, that's good. You made somebody happy.
Well, it's that kind of personalized customer service that I think people really appreciate. And that's why we've had many customers who say, I'm a customer for life.
Well, it's like I said this before, we're kind of old school when it comes to customer service. We know, like my daughter doesn't know what really good customer service is because she's younger.
That's funny. That's
so
true.
She's never had that where you remember you buy something and then you would take it and they would wrap it. And this was before they charged you. Do you remember that?
Right.
They used to do it before and they wouldn't charge you. This was a long time ago.
Right.
But there's no customer service like that. Or they would walk you to where a particular item is. Or they would help find your size and then wait for you to try it on and bring you more things.
Right. But I think
that doesn't happen anymore.
Right. I think you were saying like retail therapy. It used to be an experience, but
now it's a stress point.
Yeah. But I think for us, that's why we're trying to create the experience that we want.
But I think but people don't realize, I think you and I get more out of it when we're talking to customers than they do, because we just have such a good time talking to people. And
I get a kick sometimes of
it's
the
material.
stories.
It's material for the show. They don't realize that we're talking.
I'm always like, I'm gonna talk about that next time. And
Exactly.
they're like, they find that funny.
But we've had people even call and say, you could talk about this on the show, which is funny too. But no, we really love our customers.
Well, it's funny because you know how we feature the names on the big mahalos. And some people will specifically say, oh, don't put my name up. And I think, how will anybody know it's really you in the neighborhood, right?
Exactly.
But then other people are like, oh, no, it's such a small town. And I don't know, maybe they feel like they don't want them to know, or maybe they're going to surprise them with something.
Well, even some of these towns I've never even heard of. So if you only have one, person by the name of,
But I did have one gal, Millicent, and she said, make sure you put my name up so my friends in Kohala can see I ordered.
Oh, funny.
And I thought that was hilarious. So we're going to have to make sure we put her name up on another show. But I've had a number of people who would call back and say, hey, how come I haven't seen my name yet?
Yes. Actually, that person was Joe. And after that happened, I had to put his name up.
I know, that was too hilarious. Yeah. And they watch for it,
But back to our Naya Plumeria CZ heart pendant. We were talking about how you have the option of getting silver and gold. I think that it's such a great price. You want to get it for Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day is coming out.
Right. And some people have several people that they want to gift to. It could be daughters, aunties, sister, your mom.
This is good for young and old, too.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And I think the shape is very flattering, too.
Well, if you're also concerned about the chain being too long, it is adjustable. And the great thing about our adjustable chains is it doesn't clip into, or it doesn't adjust with links. So you don't just shorten it with links. We have kind of like a ball, a silicone ball, and there's a bar that you pull the chain through. So you can,
very clever.
You really can adjust the chain to any length that you want.
Right. And
down to the smallest length.
Right. And we always talk about how that makes it your own. You get to make it different with whatever you're wearing, and you can adjust that. But again, you know, the beautiful plumerias alongside of it really makes you smile. And dolphins already are a very happy, you know, sea animal that brings a smile to you. So I think all the way around, this is a really beautiful gift. And I'm excited to be offering dolphins because I think, you know, we're very particular. We're always looking for something that is going to be really, I guess, memorable and meaningful and just beautiful to wear.
Now, this will also match with the plumeria slider pendant that we featured in the past. Our plumeria earrings, our plumeria pendants, our plumeria rings. This matches all that. So if you've purchased from us in the past, our other plumeria jewelry, this will match perfect. So you could just add it to your collection.
Right. And we're always talking about starting a collection or adding to a collection. And I think that's a neat way to approach your jewelry, just like with clothing. You know, you're putting together pieces that will work together and that will make the statement that you want to. And you can feel very good and confident, you know, when you enter that room or when you're putting that outfit together. And you can see the size here. Very
It's
nice
a perfect size. To order, it's very easy. Give us a call at 888-965-7467 or log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv.
And don't forget, we put it in a really nice gift box. People always say they love it. And it's free shipping. I cannot tell you how many people are amazed that it is free shipping, and we ship throughout the islands, every island, and also to the mainland. And I think people can't believe that they can get free shipping.
Well, it's very rare nowadays, or you
Yes.
have to join some kind of club
Right.
or whatnot. But we've been doing it we're going on our 16th year. We have a lot of happy customers. And you know, in that 16 years, I think we haven't, but the Postal Service has lost like 2 or 3 packages,
Yeah.
and we've sent out thousands and thousands of
Right.
packages.
And usually, actually, I think we found them.
Yes, we did find them.
Right.
So we have a really great track record.
Yes.
Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.